Hey guys, and welcome back. Today we're doing another drawing video, and it's drawing a simple circular gemstone. I've had lots of people ask about me doing this video, and so I figured I would actually show you. I know that when I started drawing them, I didn't have a way to do it, and no videos or anything else. I just kind of looked up faceted diagrams and went from there and just kind of figured out how to draw them myself. I've had some people tell me my lines are wrong. I've had other things like that, but this is the way I draw them, so I will show y'all. We're just doing the circular one, just a normal circle diamond or whatever. And I will be doing a small series of them so that everybody actually gets, so they actually get to see a couple of them, not just mine. Okay, so I have a compass, obviously you could see that, and that makes circles super easy for me because then I can get whatever width I need. Otherwise, grab a shot glass, a plate, a cork top, a little bottle, whatever you have, and just make a circle with that. I like it because then I get a center on mine, and it's just a little tiny dot. Here is how I do it. I do a second line inside, pretty close to the edge, like not super far away. And yes, my lines are weird, but that's cool with me. When I'm doing these, I do get very particular, and you can just like freehand them, and I do freehand them nowadays, but to start out, I did not because I was learning how to do it. So, I use a ruler, of course. I have small clear ones that I use. I also have really big metal ones that are like feet long. And you're just going to find your middle, which I already have because I used the compass. If not, you can do like the middle of the paper that you're using and find the middle that way and then do your circle on top of that. So I find the middle and do a line straight through there. And then, of course, I want to go completely parallel to that, so I have a right angle ruler now, which helps with that. So you just go right there into the middle and get a nice perpendicular line. Like so. Okay. And then we're going to start on the inner circle. You're going from each of these, each point on the inner circle to get your first square. You use 2 squares to make up the inner part of your diamond. Oop, I went a little off there. Oh well. And then just like that. Okay, this is the part that always tripped me up when I started making them, but the simplest way to do it, because you're going to do an alternate square, is that you can just, if you don't have a right angle ruler or you don't have one of these cheat sheets basically, is measure out how long this one is and find your halfway point, and that will be how you get this perfect line. I cheat because I have this, so I just use the angle, which is a 45-degree angle, and just get it that way so that I can use the middle again and just go like this. And you do want to go all the way out on these to the outer circle, and then use from here. I go halfway again, my other perpendicular line. Oop, that was a little off. Can you guys see how bad I am at this? Still. It's just because it's not a super sharp point on my ruler there. My bad. And then we do another square inside of here from the inside of your diamond. Oh, where am I going? Over here. And this has how I draw out almost all of mine, so unless I'm doing one of the really big faceted ones, and then there's like a whole lot more steps to it because I'm trying to draw in facets, like all the like intricacies so that you guys can color them in. Okay, from here, there are two ways. You can just eyeball the middle point on the outside rim, and you want it to correspond with the middle. So you can just eyeball it and go like this in each one. Or you can go from the middle, hit this, and then go out there if you want. As you can see, I was a little off. And you can here, here, here. And then each one of these, you're going to go to the point of your, ooh, that one's off, you can tell. The point of each of your squares and come out from there. And you can use your ruler if you want super straight lines. I try and eyeball it a lot, so. Obviously this is not perfect because I'm not perfect, but it's pretty decent. And then you just go the middle on each section. I just like to eyeball it because I've done this a while. So you just go to the point. And if you want these to be smaller sections so that your diamonds over here are more spaced out, just when you make your second circle, just bring it out farther. I like to have these bigger facets on mine, and that's just my thing, I guess. But I've been told I do it wrong, so if you want to make a video doing it better or whatever, or correctly, do it correctly. Okay, so the lines that you trace, if you're going to trace them so that you can color in your own, are your two squares in the middle. I'm trying to go fast for you guys because I don't want to be super boring. Yep. My line was like, nope. And then each of the points, you've got your line out. And yes, I'm sorry, I jump around my drawings all the time. It's just the way that my mind works. Sometimes I'm really, really methodical and have to go around in a circle. Other times my mind is like, no. And then you just do your outside triangles like so. And then you just trace your outside circle. And this is going to be bad because I'm going really fast. I'm trying to trace, and I should not. And that is the basis for your circle drawing, or your circle diamond. And then you can go in here and you can erase all of your pencil lines, and you have your own diamond. Now, I would suggest that you practice them and you'll get better at them, and then go smaller instead of opposite or whatever. Don't try to do it real small and then go bigger. Like, I would start bigger, that way you can get down the accuracy of your lines and where you want to place them and such. For like really small ones, let me find, where did my thingamabob go? For really small ones, like little tiny ones, let me see if I can do this. My compass does not want to stay where it's supposed to be today. Okay, for like little tiny ones, like that, you may not want to do the full diamond and everything like that. And for those, I've seen, quote unquote, some people just go in and do just the inner circle, basically, where you've got the two intersecting squares. And then they just use that as like a tiny diamond, basically. I know that that's like how a lot of like jewelers like render their jewels in their little tiny, I don't know what they're called right now because I'm blinking, but in their little tiny renderings, basically, of their jewelry and stuff like that, that's how they'll do it, because they don't have a lot of space, especially because they draw them like accurately. And so that would be like a huge diamond if you're doing it like this big and you only do this. That looks decently accurate from like way up there. So, alright, that is a rounded diamond, and I will see you next time when we do a different one. Thanks for watching. Bye.